Hello, Capricorn. I know you're here for the first time. Possibly, if you are, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you know when I do live reads or when I offer opportunities like this to do a reading for you or your pet. Something new I've been doing, a new service. You can go on my Facebook page, Facebook/, Diane Lupo 3, and the rates and hours and times and all that stuff is on that page. So Capricorn, those, whether you're a cat, a dog, let's see what's going on with your Capricorn pet. And the sign is for the pet. Now, if you happen to be the same sign, that you can take whatever holds true for you too. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cut. Ooh, that cut wanted to stay out. Very good. 9 of Swords. So somebody's not feeling so great here. Somebody might be a little bit not themselves, a little bit under the weather. So if this is sounding like, oh boy, that's my guy or that's my girl, I feel like they need some blood work done. Okay. I feel like our Capricorn pet needs to, take a better look at the food, take a look at it's about nutrients. It's about things flowing. So I feel like there's a lot going on around your pet. So if your routine's been off or you've been off, they're little sponges. They absorb everything. So maybe if you haven't had your animal checked out, whether it's a horse, a cat, dog, bird, it doesn't matter. It's your friend, it's your fur friend, it's your baby. Okay. And the Capricorns, I've got to take extra care of their health. He's not sleeping well, so there's something bothering him or her. And that's why I want you to look at how's their food routine? How are they eating? Are they drinking enough water? Okay, if you eliminate all of that, then maybe it's time to go for blood work. The Knight of Pentacles is usually an offer, something coming to you. So I feel like they can, and I'm seeing an apple here. So I feel like there's some nutrients that your animal might be missing out on. Do you have to be worried? No, because the world is right here and it's full balance, everything coming full circle. This is just a little glitch, and it's right now. I'm feeling it for the summer. Watch his or her sleeping patterns. Pay attention to their diet. Is there too much commotion around them where they're feeling a little unsettled? They need to be more in their routine. What's the card that fell out? The Ace of Swords. Now, when the Ace of Swords shows up, sometimes this can mean, okay, we need to look at something. It could also mean good news is coming, good results. Okay, so whatever tests you have done, good results. It could also mean, and why I'm saying it could also mean this, it could also mean that, because I'm doing a general read, so I can't pinpoint your specific issue. This is a general read. Take out of this what you can. The energy for Capricorn is Ace of Swords, which is strong energy, lots of information coming in, or maybe it's you who is collecting the information. But I do know that there's lots of information for your fur friend. They're not sleeping so great. They're concerned about something. They're worried, maybe about you, but they're unsettled for some reason. So try to get them into a better routine with their habits, with their food, with their water, their exercise. Maybe get their blood work done. Okay, I feel this was about getting blood work done because there may be some nutrients missing. Knowing that they're going to be fine. This is not oh no, it's not one of those. It's just like, okay, we're going to pay a little attention to what's going on here with Fido or Buffy, whatever your animal's name is. I'm going to pull one card for the full moon that we're in today, that I'm doing this reading, and give us some advice for your pet, your Capricorn pet, or pets, if you have more than one born in late December, January. And give us some advice for the summer. 3 cards. Expect powerful change. So maybe by you paying a little extra attention, tweaking that daily routine, getting those nutrients and doing that blood work, it's going to be okay. Work through your fears. Okay. Expect powerful change. Work through your fears. Nothing will come of this situation. So it's not going to be a big deal. Okay. I don't feel like it's going to be a big deal. It might just be they don't like their food. I feel for somebody it is. I just saw somebody knock their bowl across the room like, yeah, I'm not keen on this. Don't put them on that awful, don't take them from, you've been giving them good chow and they're happy to get to their bowl, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I heard this lady and I have to give them this, special food and it tastes like, ugh. No, just watch it. See what's bothering your Capricorn, because it's short-lived. Okay, it is short-lived. Nothing will come of it. It's not something that's growing or it's going to manifest into something else. It's something that goes full circle. So they're in a cycle right now where they need a little extra TLC. That's all I have to say for Capricorn. Have a happy, happy summer. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you can. I just have to jot down the time. I will timestamp these. Now, Aquarius. What is going on with your Aquarian pet? Oh my God. I just felt so much energy. From Capricorn, I felt like more stately energy. I felt that there was this big dog sitting there with their legs out and commanding attention. I got to Aquarius and I feel like there's this dog running around and some cat's just watching them, but jumping, like participating in the energy. So let's see what happens. What can you tell us about our Aquarian pets? 5 cards for the summer. This is a summer reading, not just the month of June. I just wanted to give you an overview. Maybe someone will say, oh my God, I think that's what's going on with my animal, or, oh, I'm so happy they're expressing gratitude, or whatever is coming up. Let's see. Knight of Wands. I love this. Knight of Wands. Somebody likes running and playing with their stick, but they're a little bored. I feel like one of your, it's a big dog. One of your big dogs, whoever is out there listening to this who has a big, you're not keeping them busy enough. They're not occupied enough. They need more toys or more. They need missions. Yeah, not just like, okay, let's go for a walk. They need like a mission. So think about that. Queen of Cups. Oh, I just saw a beautiful cat. I felt there was a lot of white in this cat. And I know there's a dog in this picture, but the Queen of Cups, I have to tell you what I have coming through. The Queen of Cups is someone who is heart-centered and loving. So the Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups energy is very loving and kind, and likes to play tricks, likes you to hide things. So maybe do more tricks with things. If it's a cat, use the laser thing more, or hide things in cups and let them try to figure out where the treats are. The Hierophant. Whoever has I feel somebody out there has a lot of pets. You have lots of, if you have a dog, it's a lot of dogs. If you have a cat, it's a lot of cats. If you have a horse, it's a lot of horses. It's not one. There's one, the chief, the big kahuna, is missing somebody. The big kahuna is missing somebody, the leader of the pack. Maybe you have 3 dogs or a cat and a dog. The leader is missing somebody. Okay, but you'll be getting another pet. So if you have 2 pets right now, you just lost one, there's another one coming to you. No, that's pretty interesting. Please write in the comments. Let me know your feedback on, because I'm new to that. I'm doing this for the first time for you, and it's been interesting, especially since I don't have a subject. It's a general read, so I'm getting and animals love to talk. They love to come in, dead or alive. It doesn't matter. They love to come in, and I feel that your animals I'm giving them an opportunity to come through, and now they're all lining up. So know that whoever you are, you have two animals. You lost one not too long ago. You're the leader of the pack is really missing that other one, but there's a new pet coming in. Whether I feel it's a rescue. I feel like you're going to rescue some poor little soul. Oh, how lucky is this guy? The Ten of Wands. How lucky is this guy? This guy's been through a lot. Maybe you already have this little dude. And I want you to know that he's very, very, very grateful. But man, he still has nightmares. Or she. Whoever this little guy is. I don't feel it's a big animal. I feel it's a small animal that was badly neglected. Oh my God, they love you so much, mom or dad. They love you so much. Whoever this is, who you rescued, they were not treated nicely by humans at all. So whoever you are, kudos to you. The Ace of Cups is here. There's abundance of love coming through for you. Whoever has the big, strong, testosterone dog, know that they need more to do. They're bored. Their mind's going too much. They want to be out there. They want missions. The Queen of Cups, I feel there's beautiful energy here of love and nurturing, especially if it's more than one animal. Good job, mom or dad, for taking care of your animals. They're very happy. They love you so much. The Hierophant, I felt, this is where I felt the leader was missing somebody, and things are going to change. Things are going to change for the better because there's a new puppy, or there was a new cat. Somebody came in new who was badly handled in the past, and they are beyond grateful. So good for you, everybody. Good job for taking care of our animal world. I'm going to pull some cards for the full moon today, which is going to take us at least for a little bit, and then through the summer. What advice do you have starting on this full moon for Aquarius pets going through the summer? 3 cards, please. This is fun. Work through your fears. So I just saw somebody cowering like under a couch. Did you just get a new pet and they came from another situation and you haven't worked it out yet? They will. Okay, they will. Just keep being patient. Keep at it. A new start is coming. Work through your fears. A new start is coming. So they're going to get there, but they need a little bit more time. So we're in a full moon energy now. By the time the new moon comes out, you're going to see a breakthrough with your pet. Hold on to your vision. I know you might be getting frustrated, like, oh, I wanted somebody, to sit in my lap and to love and adore me. But it's just not happening yet because they're hiding or they're cowering because they're so afraid. But the new start is coming. So let them work through their fears, and you work through your fears about, oh, is it ever going to happen? Yes, it is. It's going to happen, and they're going to be fine. And a new start is coming. Hold your vision. Stay with it. Just keep being patient and kind and loving, and use that soft voice. Play some music or put some lavender in the room. It sometimes helps, okay? Now we are at Pisces. Pisces animals. I had 2 Pisces felines. Now I have 1 Pisces felines. They are and were a handful. passed last year at 19, and Miss Stella is 20 and going on 20 and a half year, 20 and a half. Mid-July, she'll be 20 and 6 months. Tell us about Pisces. Pisces for the summer. Tell us about Pisces for the summer. Woo! Pisces for the summer. Of course, some of these readings may resonate with you and some may not. It's luck of the draw. King of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. King of Pentacles. This is a good-natured animal, so someone pretty even-keeled. I feel like they have good stamina. For Pisces, they're strong. They love to get into little things that they're a little intimidated by a lot of noise or a lot of crowds, whoever this is I'm picking up on. But they do like a lot of stimulation. Just not overwhelming. Like if you take them into a big crowd, it could make them, or if the whole family, we had a big Italian family when everyone was over, everyone thought our cats would be afraid, but they grew up with that, so they were used to it. But some animals just can't take it. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Oh, I'm going to just lay these out. This is interesting. Temperance. This is a soul story. Page of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles. This is going to be emotional, I think. So I'm going to try to keep it. What's underlying energy in this deck? Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to put this out. Look at this strong energy. Now, a lot of Pentacles, and Pentacles is earth, right? It's the roots, our root chakra. So pay attention to your animal's root chakra, located just above the tail, okay? And then the underbelly goes through. And make sure that, check their movements, make sure everything is the right color, okay? And with that being said, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I feel that there's lots of fun this summer for you guys. And the more you can do outdoors, the better for all of your Pisces. They need to be more grounded. You're not getting them out enough. So even if you're getting them walked once a day or twice a day, it's not enough. If your cat is, not an outdoor cat, perhaps give them more things that could help them ground, more play things where they can really use their paws and hunt. Don't give them treats, make them hunt for their treats. I had a long house, so I would throw them across the length of the house and they would land under things and it would take them a while to dig them out or find them. That's what's needed here, okay? This King of Pentacles. King of Cups, I feel that whoever you can get out to the water, they're Pisces, they love the water, get them there. My girls loved the water. One used to come in the pool with me. The other one, no, but she was a clean freak and she loved hanging out by the koi pond, of course, because she wanted to catch things. But it's about the sound of the water and the vibration of the water. It's very healing for them, okay? So Pisces pets need to get out to the ocean if you can, or the lake. Get them outdoors more. They need more grounding. 3 out of 5 cards are pentacles here. So I want you to get them into more grounding. And of course, water. If you have fish, I think they're very happy because I have the Ace of Pentacles here. Temperance is here. And when I pulled this card, I felt somebody just lost a dog. And this was an older dog and not a small dog. So if you've lost a little dog or a cat, I'm sorry for your loss. But who came through was this bigger, Not like this picture though. I saw a dark colored dog, maybe with some other colors in it, and longer hair. But I did feel that energy. So know that, yes, they are happy. Yes, they are beyond safe. Yes, they are very, very full of gratitude. And yes, you do feel them. You feel them. You may have even seen this dog, but you feel that their weight on the bed or wherever you sit, because they're around you. And the other animals, I think you have two other animals, know when this guy or gal is around. I feel it's more male energy, but I don't know for sure. Um, so they want you to know they're safe. They made it. They're joyful. They're healed. They're very, very much in gratitude for the wonderful life you gave them. But they want you to also know that they're around a lot. So just talk to them. Okay, just talk to them, because they watch out for the other animals, and mostly they watch out for you. They watch out for you. You get signs. You've gotten signs from this dog already. This was wow, like an old soul, a big spirit. This was an incredible energy. Page of Pentacles. So again, the more you can give them what they want, which is outdoors, be by the water, make them hunt and be purposeful with their tasks and their treats, the more they're going to give you. Because maybe I feel like somebody feels like they have been a little aloof. Their pets have been a little aloof from them. Pisces animals may do that. They'll take care of themselves for a while, but know that that's going to change. Okay. And here's the Five of Pentacles. I also, when I pulled this card, I felt that there's a nice rescue taking place. Somebody here just adopted these two. They're not necessarily dogs, but somebody just adopted two pets. I feel like they were siblings. And again, they're very grateful. What's underlying here? What's left? The star. Oh yeah, they're very, very grateful. And these two, I feel like they could be cats, not dogs. I feel more of cat energy, even though the picture is dogs. But they were just they're not kittens and they're not old, but I feel like they were midlife. Like they were just enjoying their life, and all of a sudden everything changed and they got left together, or they had to be adopted together. So give them a little time. There's even the sign, the animal shelter is there. Aw. They're happy though now. They're coming along. They're coming along. And it will get better as time goes by. Just again, like I had to tell Aquarius, be patient. Be patient. Remember, their time is different than our time. So they might need a little bit more understanding to get past. I had a cat that was badly abused, kicked and beaten up. And she was about 6 months old. And it took a whole year before her first meow and her first purr, before she made a sound. She was so afraid of everything. It was that long. It was after I had her groomed. I was afraid to have her groomed, but I did. You are good enough. A new start is coming. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so if somebody is making plans to what do you call it when you stud out your animal? You're going to breed. Yeah, this summer is a great time. If you've had any doubts that if it's been slow, it's for the person who it's been slow going. Things didn't work out once before or twice before, but they will work out this summer. So let me know if that's your story, because that's quite a story. That this will be the summer of a good breed. Woo! That's it for Pisces. Hallelujah, right? That was a long one. I apologize to the other signs. I'm trying to keep them very short. Okay, now we have Aries. Tell us about our Aries pets. Aries pets. Aries pets. Tell us about our Aries pets. I am doing different amounts of cards. It's the way it's going. I just listen to spirit. Now, these two cards were left. They wouldn't mix in with the others. So I had to look at this queen. And I feel this dog is, this Queen of Pentacles is your dog. It's not a cat. It's your dog. And this is, she is the queen. She's the queen of the family. She's older. She's older. She may have just passed. Okay, she may have just passed. So if this is your animal, know that she is here. She this is for somebody who just lost this baby girl. She was an Aries, and she stepped out of the box of cards here to let you know she's fine. And she is still the queen. Now, look for the butterflies, because there's butterflies all over this card. And when you're in your garden, you'll know she's around you when you're in your garden. Okay. If you don't have a garden, then you'll know when you're in somebody else's garden, or you're outside, or you went to a restaurant that has nice plants, and all of a sudden you see all these butterflies. That's her letting you know she's around. And she doesn't miss you because she's with you all the time. You miss her because maybe you don't believe that she's with you, but she is. Oh my God. She's a little dog, and she's multicolored, and she was the queen. I think you even refer to her as, oh, here comes the queen, because she was the queen, and she wants you to know she still is. That's all I have to say about that. Aries, let's see if there's anything else. I'll pull 3 cards. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Okay, Aries pets, pay attention to their routines, okay? Pay attention to their diet. Pay attention to what they're eating. Pay attention to, it might be time to go to the vet, get their blood work done, because I got the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like they're good one day. And then I have the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. But I feel like they become, and the 8 of Swords, look at him, he's got a crow on his head. And this is cats, dogs, horses, whoever your Aries pet is. And I will say, I feel it's the earth itself. For some animals, they're feeling the effect of all the astrology stuff, the solar flares, the planets moving. Saturn just came into Aries out of Pisces. So there's a lot going on for Aries right now. There's environmentally, okay? So watch what they're putting in their mouth. When you take them out or they're outside, watch what they're eating. Pay attention to that. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Okay. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll get back to their old self soon. Okay, I feel like if they've been if this relates to you, it's not going to be for all Aries pets, but for someone who they can relate to this. My animal's a little bit under the weather lately. Pay attention to what they've been eating, I feel, outside. And now if your animal doesn't go outside, this doesn't pertain to you. Okay, and maybe the next time I read for animals, you'll get the good news. But I feel everybody else is good and balanced, perky, like they were when they were a puppy, feeling good. Maybe need a friend. So if you have an only child, maybe it's time to get another pet to keep them company, especially if they're a little older. What full moon energy will you have? What advice do you have for Aries? What advice do you have for Aries? What advice do you have for Aries? I have to keep track of the time, so I write it down so you can scoot ahead to what advice do you have for Aries pets? What's coming this summer? This summer near you. You are good enough. That's the second time that came out. What do I pets have inferiority complexes. Nothing is yet set in stone. Surrender to the divine. Somebody's been wanting a certain kind of animal, or somebody's been on the hunt going from shelter to shelter to shelter to shelter. And you're not, I remember doing this with my son, looking for a dog. We ended up with 2 cats. I feel like, yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. It is going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. Okay. It is going to happen, but it will happen in divine timing. I know you wanted one, so you have the summer to get them trained or do what you had to do. It's going to take you a little longer. Bring love and patience into the situation, because if not, if you force it, it's not going to work out. Okay, if you force it, it won't work out. But if you bring love and patience into the situation, you won't even be looking, and all of a sudden your pet, because they choose us, we don't choose them. And I know you're like, it's almost like you're on a mission to get this certain breed or this certain animal. They've got to be this, you've got all this criteria. The divine is saying, yeah, that's not how it's going to work. So if that's you, just know that's not how it's going to work. Bend a little, be a little patient, and good luck. You're going to get something even better. All right, so now Taurus. What do we have for our Taurus pets? Taurus pets. Ooh. Taurus pets. This whole video will be a little over an hour, I'm thinking. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for tuning in. This is for Taurus. And let's see what I have to read for Taurus pets, or if there's a special message. What's been happening is some of you are getting a special message, and I'm giving out as much information as I can so that you know, oh yeah, that's got to be for me. I hope so anyway. And some of you will relate to it, some of you will not. Again, these cards are funny. 2 cards wanted to be read. King of Pentacles and Page of Wands. So the energy for Taurus, again, is there's a lot of energy in your animal, almost too much energy. So keep them out, keep them busy, keep them active. Your Taurus animals need to be out, and like the Pisces, I believe it was, get them grounded and give them extra toys and put them on missions. Yeah, look at, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. So you should be hearing news about, or your pup or your cat is going to be making a new friend, whether you're getting another animal or they're just making a new friend. And it's good. It's a good match. It's a good, because they don't like to be alone. They don't like to be like the queen I just had in Aries. These Taurians want to stand out in the crowd. These Taurians want to stand out in the crowd. Yeah, they're the leader. They're the light. The hermit they're fine when they're alone, but when they're in a big group, they like to be in a big group because then they stand out, and they stand out as the leader. So I feel very good, strong energy for your Taurian pets, which is nice. I'm not getting any messages about sleeplessness, or I feel like just keep them grounded, give them their toys and missions. Don't just say, here's a toy. Give them a mission with the toy. Give them a reason to find it or play with it. What does the full moon have for energy for Taurian animals for the summer? Step out of your comfort zone. All right, so I feel like I just saw somebody like doesn't want to go for a walk. I want to get off the couch. And I'm not talking about the parent, although I think some of the energy comes from the parent. But your Taurian animals, like Taurian people, sometimes you have to pull them out of their aloneness, because they're fine alone. They're confident. Step out of your comfort zone. Be bold and make the first move. So maybe get your animal in a play group or more stimulation. Practical plan. Maybe the dog park. The answers you need are coming. If it's cats, maybe remember to put on some music. As my cats got older, I put on the spa music, and they would just like chill out and be all zen, and it was good for them. They were little old ladies. What do you need to release? The answers you need are coming. What do you need to release? I'm just going to read this. If this resonates with you, you'll know. Let me know in the comments what it was about. So I feel for the animals, step out of your comfort zone, and you're going to have to kind of drag them out to go for the walk or to play, or a little Tabby maybe is hiding under the bed. So you're going to have to draw him or her out with toys. Okay, so that's the practical plan. Have a plan to get more activity. You have to give them more activity. The answers you need are coming. All right, what do you need to release? So make a plan to get more activity into the life of your Taurian pet. The answers you need are coming. What do you need to release? Let me know what that's about. All right, we're on to Gemini. Woo. I'm going to have to rewrite this. I'm writing down the time so I can mark. So this reading is for Gemini pets. What information do you have for our Gemini pets for the summer? Oh, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups fell out. Oh, Gemini, party, party, party. Lots of food. I heard living large. Geminis are living large. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they are living large. Okay, Gemini. You guys are soulmates. Soulmates, look at that. The hearts are tied together. Look at that. For somebody out there, you've had your pet for a very long time. Life expectancy went beyond what you ever thought it would go. Kind of like I feel with my cats, and you're just counting every blessing. Every moment you have together is a blessing. That's how your pet feels. That's how you feel. You don't want to let go of each other, but you're bound through time. Okay, you are bound through time, so you'll be together again. You will be with this energy again. Ace of Wands. Oh my God, it is. It's going to happen. So whoever this is, you're very close. You've had your pet for a very long time. You're soulmates. And know that good things are good. It's going to be when the time comes, and I don't see it here. There's not yet. No, not yet. But when the time comes, it will be beautiful. And make it that way. Okay. It feels like it's not an ending. It's a beautiful beginning. And I know they're coming back to you because you guys are tied through time. You've been through other lives together, and you will live many more together. Oh my gosh. And then the Two of Pentacles. So whoever this is, Gemini, right? Split personalities. Gemini is the twins, the two together. What are you telling us about that? Queen of Wands and the Emperor. So I feel that Gemini is letting me know that if you do have two pets, this isn't the same story as this tied together through time. Whoever has the older pet and they've lived beyond what you ever thought they were going to live. This is about someone who has two or more pets, but at least two, and they're living large. They are living. They're just happy. They're just happy. You've done a great job. Yeah, you've done a great job. They like their posse. they're happy with their food. They're happy with their surroundings. Like, what else you got, Ma? What else you got? Because I'm the king. Look at this, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, whoever they are, female, male, they're all it. They're all it. That's it. That was a beautiful story with the heart tied together. My God. Okay, what full moon information can you give for Gemini for the summer? What can they look forward to for the summer, Gemini? Ooh, Gemini, 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 Gemini. I'm going to leave that. A new romantic cycle begins. Maybe that's for our owners. A new romantic cycle begins. Prosperity lies ahead. Somebody out there is breeding. Oh, yeah. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you are be bold, make the first move. Yeah, you've got a good breeder on your hands. You're going to have a very successful, have a practical plan, but a lot of success. Whoever is out there, whoever you are breeding, Gemini pets. So it would be a Gemini pet that you're breeding. Good results, very good results. If you didn't have good results in the past, don't worry. Good results are coming. Beautiful. And now I'm going to Cancer, I believe. Yep, June 22nd to July 22nd. Cancer. What information can you give us for Cancer? Who's ever tuned in for their Cancer pet one? I'll put the dates in the explanation or in the details, so you know. If you're not sure what your pet is, I will give you the dates. Here we go. What do you have in store for our Cancer pets? Ooh, the Emperor popped out again. Oh, good balance in the Two of Pentacles. I have to shuffle mine. I don't feel settled. What information do you have for Cancer? This Emperor won't go away. He wants to shine. So let's see what this is about for Cancer. 7 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Somebody's having a little bit of a problem. Okay, so if your Cancer animal has been through a tough time, or just had surgery, or is going, or has to have something done, is getting treatment, no, he's in good hands. And I feel that it's a very positive outcome. Here's the Ace of Cups. Okay, very positive outcome. Now I also have the 3 of Cups here. So there's if they've been isolated because of whatever they've gone through, they can't wait to get back to the family. Okay, they need that stimulation, and they will heal quicker once they're back with their other animals and when they're with their family. If they are now currently with their family, maybe it's time to let them start interacting more. Page of Swords. Yeah, you're going to get good results. Everything's going to be balanced out. So someone who has a Cancer pet who had some surgery or is going through treatment, the outcome is very good. Okay. And the sooner they're back to their old routine and with their friends and family, they heal that much quicker. Now, everybody reads cards differently, right? And sometimes people look at an Ace of Cups and see something totally different. I just listen to what I hear, and the words come out of my mouth. I'm not thinking about it. So that's what I hear. Write in the comments if this relates to you. It's not going to vibe with everybody. It's not supposed to. This is a general read. Take what you can get out of it, and that's all I can say. Now, for the full moon energy, what moving forward do you have to say for Cancer? And again, I have to write down so I can mark And of course, all my pens are running out of ink. Cancer. There we go. Have faith in your dreams. So again, have faith. Everything's going to work out. Have faith. Now is the time to just sit still, meditate, contemplate. So yes, this is a quiet time, but your hard work is paying off. So anything that you've had to invest in keeping little Fido going and getting through this, I feel it was a difficult situation for Cancer. But your hard work is paying off. And before you know it, they will be themselves. They will be show the world the real you. And look at the underlying energy. You can't make this out. A win-win outcome is forecast. So somebody tuned in who is worried to death about their animal, and they had it done already. Or they're about to have it done. It's imminent right now. Know that it's all going to be fine. You're going to get good news. Before you know it, this will be a thing of the past, and they're going to be their old selves. Okay? So Cancer dogs and cats and horses, whoever you're worried about, they're going to be fine. Now we go on to Leo. July 23rd to August 22nd. Leo. I'm glad I wrote those down. Because I am dyslexic, and sometimes I always put Leo before Cancer. Just the middle, and sometimes I put Virgo before Scorpio. Oh, well. What do you have to say to Leo? Leo the lion. One of you cat people. Who has the lion? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles coming up. So for everybody, and I feel for owners, not owners, moms and dads, make sure you are grounding as well. So not just letting the dog walker take the dog out. Make sure you're getting out and getting grounded as well, because the energy really warrants us paying attention to that right now, especially everything kerflooey going on in the world. All right, for the summer, for Leo, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I feel like they start off with a strong summer, and then something happens. They get tired of it. Maybe for those of you who go travel, or I feel like it's the disruption, right, of the routine. Some of the older animals are not doing well with the disruption of the routine. So however close to their normal routine you can stay, even on vacation, or if you have a vacation home, try to keep things regimented. They're like babies. They have routine, these animals. So the more you can do that, the easier it will be, especially for the older pets. Yeah. And here's the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So I'm going to continue that. It's about, I need you to keep your Leos in a stricter routine. They're a little insecure, Leos. My Leo pets are insecure. They're having like identity crisis. So know that the males more than the females, because here I have the Empress, and this is beautiful luck for all of you animals out there. Like, this is like dreams coming true. You have lots of abundance, but for some of you, it's too much. Maybe you're getting too many treats because the kids are home from school and everybody's giving you treats. There's something that's throwing you off a little bit. By midsummer, not right now, by midsummer, I feel like, please, can I get back to my routine? That's just what I felt. Yeah, there's the moon. Oh, reflection. Yeah, so take a look at how you're taking care of your pet. Pay attention. Are you going away? Is your routine off? And you're not feeding, the same times or whatever. So, and Look, we're not perfect, and we can't be perfect pet parents. Like, nobody is. But do the best you can, because and notice by midsummer, it's their routine is off, so they're going to be a little bit off. Okay, but we can get them back on. Look at that. Whoa, Ace of Wands. It all works out because you got this reading, and you're going to remember, oh, she said they might be a little off midsummer. So pay attention to your Leo, and give them a lot of compliments. Tell them how handsome and beautiful and gorgeous they are. They love to be stroked and appreciated and even adorned. I feel like they love their costumes, some of them. This is funny. I love reading for your pets because they're such characters. But watch their diets, watch their exercise, watch their environment, okay, and keep things as close to their routine as possible. But everything works out beautifully. Everything's fine. Queen of Cups is underlying energy. So whoever has a beautiful Leo, there might be a Queen of Cups in their future. And that would be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. So look out for the Queen of Cups, or if you're thinking of mating your animal. Is that the right terminology? I've only had cats my whole life. I never had a dog. Cats used to just show up at our doorstep, so cats it was. And I love cats. I learned a lot about telepathy through my animals by learning to listen. What full moon advice can you give our Leo pets, our animals, our fur friends, our babies, our soulmates? What full moon advice for Leo? The energy is gaining momentum, right? Because we're coming up on their birthday time. So Leo, the summer is important to your Leo animals. It's their birthday time and it's their cycle. So pay attention to their routine. I'm going to say that again. The energy is, it's time to take action. Get them if they're not in a good routine now, get them into one, because by midsummer, if you don't, there will be, you're going to see little signs. They're not eating right. They're not sleeping right. Their coats don't look as shiny or beautiful. You're very close to achieving your goal. I feel like someone's been struggling with the new puppy. I just saw this new puppy going across someone who has an 8-inch tile floor. And it's like you're pulling the leash and they're just sitting there and you're dragging them across this tile floor and they don't want to hear it. So good luck with that. You keep at it. You're gonna get there. Watch that guy Caesar. Yeah, a new start is coming. So with your Leo pets, a new start is coming. Now, if they're very old, if they've lived beyond their years, the new start is coming. I just heard could be get ready for their passing. My 20-year-old Stella, every morning I get up and I go, oh my God, you're still here. Okay, let's have a great morning. And I spend time with her. I talk to her and I let her know it's okay. When you're tired, you don't want to be here anymore, go. We're fine. We'll get over it, I think. But I feel for some of you, but it won't be until at least, do you hear me? At least the fall. It won't be until at least the fall. Maybe into 2026, because you're not ready. Even though they're beyond, one of your guys is way beyond their time. Interesting. This is so interesting. I'm loving this. What comes after Leo? Virgo. So Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. What do you have in store for our Virgo pets? I just mentioned in the Leo, if you're skipping right to your pet Virgo, when we get around their birth time, right, just like us, the cycle of energy is usually a little bit more magnified. It's stronger. So if they're having a hard time It might get a little worse at that point, but then it will get better. If you're looking to gain some momentum with their training or with their help, it should get better around their birthday. So know that the summer is leading up to Virgo. So let's see what advice the cards are giving your Virgo animal for this summer. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I just heard, I would like more food, please. I am not getting enough food. If somebody has their animal on a diet, this could be a fat cat or a fat dog, and the vet put them on a diet, and they're like, I would like some more food, please. I will not argue with the vet. They keep our animals healthy and alive. However, sometimes our animals are part of a soul family and they have a story. And sometimes, you just give them the freaking cookie. Yeah, I feel like this is a rescue. Oh my God, these Virgos are funny. So again, Virgo, I'm talking to the rescued animals out there, cats and dogs. There's some out there who have eating, I won't call it a disorder, but look, they didn't get enough food in the beginning, and they just love anything that you give them. And yes, they overeat. They eat things they're not supposed to, but just be a little lenient from time to time. You don't want to make them unhealthy. You want them to be healthy, but cut them a little slack. I want to hear from whoever it is who has the fat cat. Oh my God. I had an obese cat, and as much as I try, I had to go ask the neighbors, please don't feed my cat, because he would beg, and he actually would open the cupboards and eat through boxes and eat the cereal and eat the whatever my mother had, the crackers. So, the female Virgo is fine. She doesn't need any help. She doesn't need anyone to observe her food. She's good. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm good. I got it all going on here. You Virgo pets are something. Boy, you get taken to the groomer a lot. You're beautiful. Seven of Swords. So with the I was talking about the food. Seven of Swords. So we're going to see a little, whatever it is you have to work out with your animal, Virgo. If any of you are having surgeries or being treated for anything, I have a beautiful outcome for you, the Star. Beautiful flow, balance, light at the end of the tunnel. So if any of you have been struggling with your Virgo pet, no, it might be a little bumpy, okay, but whatever you're doing right. So just keep at it, and beautiful outcome. The beginning, I was talking about the fat cat and the fat dog, like just give them a little extra food now and then, like don't let them go hungry. They have bad memories. They have an inner yearning. Okay. Your female Virgos feel wonderful. Like adorn them with more fragrance or more goodies or beautiful collars. They love to be adorned. And know that any animal that's going through a difficult time right now with surgery or treatment, the outcome is very good. So now I'm going to pull some full moon cards for this full moon energy. Tell us about Virgo through the summer. What can we do with Virgo through the summer? What advice are the cards? Nothing? Okay. What advice do you have for these animals for the summer? If you're listening to every sign and you've been with me the whole time, isn't this amazing how it's different for each sign and how they come through? Some of our animals come through and they want to talk. Your hard work is paying off. This is somebody who's training, and there's a goat here, but I feel this is somebody with a horse. I feel somebody has a crotchety, ornery horse. Let me know in the comments, and it's going to work out. Okay. They want it. They want to do things their way. Virgo, I feel like they must have their moon or something in Taurus, or who else is stubborn? Pisces is pretty stubborn. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. A time to give rather than take. Make the investment. Believe in the impossible. If you're training what seems to be an untrainable animal, maybe it's a cat who won't use the litter box. There is a way. There's so many animal psychologists now on the internet. Look it up. You'll find great answers. Yes, look at the bigger picture. I feel like you have to go on the internet to do more research, mom or dad, to figure it out, because this animal is worth saving, is worth working on, is worth putting that extra effort. Even though this Virgo is difficult, you and your loved ones are safe. So if the cat is scratching all the furniture, or if the dog won't learn the habits he's supposed to learn, or this horse is giving you a hard time, I feel he bites. Know that, believe in the impossible. So you're going to have a lot of work for the summer, but it will work out. It will work out. And get more information from your internet on, look at the bigger picture. There's more information that will help you help your animal. Woo, Virgo. That was interesting. Wow, we're at the hour mark, but we're doing okay. I'm into Scorpio now, so I only have a couple more. Scorpio. And again, if you've been with me listening to all the animal reads, thank you. And be sure to subscribe. I'll be doing live reads, and I do monthly reads for you. Special reads from time to time. I will be putting out a meditation series, a new one. I have some that were from COVID, when I got coerced into doing some meditations, but I will be doing some more meditations for you. I was going to say more professional grade, but maybe they won't be. I don't know how professional I've gotten. It's the same. I just do what Spirit tells me to do. Scorpio, our Scorpio pets. Scorpio. Yeah. You know what I heard when I said, oh, my Scorpio, I heard I want to be alone. And then I pulled the Hermit. So did I make that happen? Did I hear it happen? Is some animal out there talking to me saying, I want to be alone? I feel somebody just got bombarded. Somebody had a good shtick. They were the only pet, and now all of a sudden there's a group or something, and they're trying to figure it out. Yeah, they're trying to figure this out. Like, okay, wait a minute, and do I really want this? What's going on here? How do I feel about this situation? Whoever had an only child pet and just adopted one, I feel it's more than one. So whoever adopted two or more, know that your first child is a little verklempt, but not for long. Oh, look at this. Look at it's. I said two or more, but here's three. So this first one was really enjoying being the only child. And then all of a sudden there's two, at least more pets coming in, and they're not too sure about it. So the beginning of the relationship may be a little stressful, but then they become thick as thieves. And then you're going to be the odd man out. So know that. I also feel that one of them is a big troublemaker. So know that, and they're going to make this animal. I feel like this could be he's been with you for a few years, so he'll be the old guy or the old gal in the group, and but the other ones keep him going. keep her going. Yeah, they're going places, and they are going. You have trouble keeping them together. You have trouble keeping them in the fence. You have trouble keeping them in the house. They just want to go. They don't even know where they're going. They just want to go. They just want to travel. They want to be out there. They want to be doing their thing. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you are getting out there. Whatever the case may be, it all works out beautifully. Everybody is very happy at home. Everybody is very satisfied, safe, healthy, grounded. This is beautiful. This is total abundance. So I love that. So this story for Scorpio is about an only dog or cat who all of a sudden has 2 new siblings at least. And they're like, oh, I don't know. It's a little testy in the beginning, but then they become thick as thieves. They want to go, 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 go. And it all works out beautifully. Oh, what a happy ending. That was nice, Scorpio. I like that. Let's see what the full moon has to say for you. Scorpio, what does the full moon have to say for you going into the summer? Tell us about the summer for our Scorpios. We know that as you go into fall, hey, that's your time. That's a good time for you. So you'll be jazzed at that point. But let's see what's going on for the summer. How's your summer going to go? Be bold and make the first move. So pay attention to your pets. I think they're going to tell you what they want. A new romantic cycle begins. Here's another one. I guess this is mating time. If they're not neutered, you might want to get on that, okay? If you want to breed them, perfect balance, perfect time. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to release? Don't let the past hold you back. So if you've tried breeding this particular animal and it hasn't worked in the past, let that go. Okay, what do you need to release? The past. If it didn't, failed attempts. It looks like it works. Oh my God, a win-win outcome is forecast. So for you breeders out there who are tuning in, thank you. And know that you're going to have to push it a little bit. You're a little apprehensive because it hasn't worked in the past, but this will be a good summer. This is going to be a great summer for breeding because that came up 3 times, I think, at least. Yep, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So whatever obstacles you've had in the past with breeding this animal, you will have a good summer. It will be worth it in the summer. So good for you. Scorpio, and now, dun, 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 Sagittarius, the last one. I did good, almost. Let's see how far I go over now. This is for Sag, our last sign, and Sagittarius. What do you want to say to us? Any Sagittarius pets out there? What is your story? What do you want to say? What does someone need to hear? I'm going to leave that out. What does someone need to hear? What is the story for Sag? Oh, look, that card just wanted to be special. Sag. 6 of Pentacles. This is a very interesting card. Look at this card. 6 of Pentacles. So there's balance here. I feel someone had a heart issue. And look at this. They have the hearts on the scale. The human heart and the animal heart. And it's balanced. So your Sag may not always show it. Maybe they don't come up and lick your face and act crazy when they see you or jump up on your lap. They love you. They want you to know how much you are loved. So some of you pet owners, moms and dads, need to hear this right now. You are an amazing, amazing pet parent. You go above and beyond. You sacrifice for your pet. Even though you and or your pet are not demonstrative. You're not the kissy, sweetie, lovey. You're not love bombing. But there's a beautiful, beautiful love here, a beautiful balance. I almost feel like this card came out, and this is what they wanted to say. I'll pull a few more here. Yeah, the three of wands. Yep, there's a deep love and strong bond here. And if you have other pets, they like the other pets too. It's not you observe it as they're tolerating. No, they love them in their way. They're just not all kissy feely kind of animals, whoever your Sag pets are. They are when on their terms. When they feel like it, they will be. Yeah. See, they feel like you should already know that. They're coming from a higher space. They're coming from a more developed psyche. And they feel you should I don't have to jump on your lap and purr. Just know I'm looking at you. That's your adornment, right? They're very intuitively connected to you. So there's a lot of if you're not catching it, but I think you are because you are such a good pet parent, and there's this beautiful balance here. One more. Oh, the world. The world is balance. It's spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, financial. It's just beautiful balance. All the goodly, worldly needs are met. Everything coming full circle. So if your animal has had a difficult time, know that this is a turn for the better. So things are getting better. And if things have been pretty good, they're going to continue to be good. Okay. They're going to continue to be good. So this is a beautiful read for a Sag. I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect to hear those stories about our hearts are in balance. I love you as much as you love me. I might not show it all the time because I'm a Sag. I might not show it all the time. My mind is other places. I'm thinking of other things. But the love is there. Woo! I like that. Sag. All right. Full moon cards. We're in full moon right now. Tell us what the energy is for your Sagittarius for the summer months. We know that things are good in their world. All you people with Sag pets, things are good. Let's see what's coming up for the summer. Hot fun in the summertime. What's going on with Sagittarius? Confidence is your key to success. Step out of your comfort zone. I feel this is for the pet parents, new parents, for the new parents. Yeah, nothing will, whatever you're doing is not quite working. So you're a new pet parent. If you're listening to this, you're somebody this message is for you. You're someone who is a new pet parent and you're struggling. You're having a hard time. This isn't what you signed up for. You didn't think it was going to be this difficult. Get some help, first of all. Take charge of the situation. Be the boss. They have to know, just like with children, it's lovely when parents want to be their child's friend, but kids need a parent. They need to know that when things get tough, somebody's going to be there that is the parent, that is their voice, that is giving the rules, setting the times, showing you what the boundaries are. Adjustments are required. Yeah, so you need to do a little work on this isn't about your pet, this is about you. You need to do a little work on how you're going about it, how you're training, or what your expectations are. Look, if you're a cat owner and you have all these expectations, like they won't jump on this and they won't scratch that, and like, hello. But I've had cats my whole life, and Yes, I have had claw marks from the kittens and furniture, and I have had a couple of animals who did little scratches, but it wasn't a norm. Okay, it wasn't a norm. You can have boundaries, you can train them. All my cats know the word no, and they all know the sound of the Temptations bag, and that's how they would come in. Luck is on your side. So this summer is perfect for you to get your training in order. Okay, because you want things settled by September. Kids back to school, your work gets more intense. The holidays are coming. You want to be in a good routine by September. So those of you who are new pet parents, I feel I have to do this. Know that, yeah, now you have to change your course of action. It's time to take action. Adjustments are required. You can't do what you're doing. It's not working. You have some luck on your side because you have the summer. You have to take charge of the situation. Confidence is your key. Communication is key. So that's what you need to pay attention to, how you're communicating. Again, the internet there's so much information there on how to talk to your animals, treat your animals, work with your animals, talk with your vet, get a reading, talk to your intuitive person, see what the little Buffy or Fido is going through, or Tabby. Those are stupid names, but that's what I just came up with. And ours were Stella and Bella. I thank you for joining, and know that, Sag, it's going to be a little bit of a trial for those of you who have the new pets, but other than that, they're going to be a great long time friend, long time companion. So hang in there. Thank you for joining. Make sure you write in the comments and tell me which of you resonated with those stories, because they were all so different and interesting. I found this exceedingly interesting for me as a reader, so I will be doing it again, not right away, but maybe at the end of the summer I'll do something for the holidays. Until then, I do private readings for parents and pets, or just the pets, or just the parents. So go to DianeLupo444@gmail.com. I thank you for joining me. Have a happy, healthy year with your loved ones, your pets.